Okay, before today's video begins, I just want to say this recording session was actually kind of scuffed. There's a lot that I had to cut out, and just a lot that got lost due to my SSD acting up and being stupid. But everything is pretty much alright, so just wanted to pop in beforehand and just give that little explanation. And hope y'all enjoy.
All right, guys. So this is Cypher the Demon, and we're on our third week of playing. Just casually going about it. We haven't really been logging in every day, but we've been saving up resources. But we just did a dungeon. We did our dungeons for the week, and we have enough coins again to get our second part of the team. And so we're gonna get the hero called Odette. When you start off the game, she's gonna be labeled as a hot hero, and so she is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna end up picking her up, and that's part of the starter team right there. As soon as we get Brawl Shop unlocked, we can start getting the other pieces. And so we got a copy of her, and we're gonna get her leveled up as soon as possible. And the Wishing Shrine. Okay, the primary goal is to always save up 30, so we're gonna go to the Wishing Shrine. We'll show you what we got so far. And so we have 13 premium summons. We also have a featured summon. That's just a diamond dump. Don't do that. It's a pretty cool way to get heroes later on, like way late in the game, but we're not going to worry about it. But we do have the premium summon. So you see we have 13 tickets, and we have the miracle summon. We have 10. The primary goal is to save up 30 of each of those. And then on friendship summon, it's your choice. You can do it as soon as you get 100. It's best to do it in 100. That's the hearts that you get from friends daily, or you can max those out at 1,000. If you max those out at 1,000 where you do 10 pulls, you have a really good shot at getting free heroes. So it does take, like, free SSR heroes, but it does take a couple weeks for that to happen. You get, I think, starting off the game, I think you get 35 a day. So over the course of 10 days, that's 350. So it takes about 3 weeks to get 1,000. But it's definitely worth the wait. So, and then we're just going to keep saving up resources. We're never going to use those until we have at least 30. So, but we're going to continue on with the gameplay and show you what we got built so far. We're going to go to heroes. We just got Odette. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a level transfer. We're going to end up taking Hellcurt off of our team, and we're going to put Odette onto the team. So we're going to level transfer Hellcurt, and then because she's going to have synergy with Kagura. They're both light heroes, so we're going to try to build up a little bit of synergy while we can to make the gameplay a little bit easier. When you have heroes of the same faction, they get synergy. You need 3 to get minimum. And then so, but with Amaterasu being an order hero, it'll count as 3. So our team power is going to go up significantly just from having 3 light heroes on the squad. And so, as you can see, we have 2 light heroes, a tech, an elemental, and an order hero for our squad. But that's going to count as 3 lights. And we're also going to get another bonus, maybe, for 2 of another faction. I don't think that's the way it works, though. And then, all right, let's go to campaign and let's see what's going on. All right, so as you can see, when we took out Hellcurt and we put in Odette on the top left corner, that's your synergy bar. So now we have an extra 15% attack for the whole team and 10% HP. So our power went up significantly from that. So we're going to be able to sweep through a lot of these campaign missions now. So another key lesson to be learning, though, in MLA is, so you have a quest bar up top. That's your daily quests. And then you also have weekly quests. Those are very important for progression. It gives you a bunch of free resources daily and weekly. So you're going to get like upgrade hammers, Starlight experience, which goes towards your Starlight Pass, which allows you to get more 3-star heroes, which are going to be used for food later on. Gives you summoning tickets. Every week, if you do all of your weekly quests and your daily quests, you're going to get 10 summon tickets a week. So once a month, you can do a pull for an SSR hero if you're doing the stacking and saving resources like we do. So that's going to allow you to progress your game extremely quick. So those are very important to do every day that you log in. You max those out. So, and in the summon heroes, so there's one weekly quest and it tells you to summon 20 heroes. Now you can do the heart summons for those. So those ones you can get those cranked out for free without having to use your summon tickets or your diamonds. You just got to make sure to be collecting up those hearts. So, and then make sure you have an active friends list and stuff like that. And we can show you tricks on how to do that. Pretty much you just go to quick add and you just keep scrolling through and you quick add everybody that you can. But yeah, we're going to continue on and keep playing and we'll have more information for you later. All right, guys, so we just beat chapter 6 and we unlocked this thing called a Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame, if you're a free-to-play player, is probably not going to be showing your name, but it's the players in your server as they progress through the game and they reach certain milestones, they are going to unlock achievements. But what's really cool, though, is as you can see, that when they unlock achievements, the whole server gets a reward of diamonds. And so this thing holds a lot of free diamonds. We were at right around like 13,500 when we unlocked this. And you're going to see here soon how many we have. It's insane. So we're definitely not going to be topping the charts on this. But if you start on a brand new server day one and you progress, you know, smart but fast, you could possibly take one of these early milestones before anybody else. But again, you got to catch a server the moment it launches, because as soon as one launches, it floods with players. Because a lot of experienced players and stuff like that, they make characters on new servers, either to like recruit people or, you know, for their guilds, or just claim the achievements for themselves, you know, so that way they can say, hey, like, I have a point of pride. This one is still a fairly brand new server. Most of these, like if you go on a server that's like below like 60,400, you're going to see that these are like completely filled out. So this server is actually really balanced. A lot of people are going at a fairly slower pace, which is kind of nice. So, but yeah, you can see like every chapter that they beat, they unlock like a new achievement. So if you get lucky and you're like the first one on the server to start clearing chapters, you're going to see your name up there. It's actually a really cool thing. Like people can sit there and look at you and be like, oh, hey, like, you know, it's bragging points. Okay, guys, on one of the weekly quests, though, so we're gonna do our guild activities and stuff like that. But on one of the weekly quests, there's a guild shop, and it tells you purchase something from the guild shop. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now. Everything here is super expensive, but what we're gonna do to finish off that weekly quest is those bottom little items, those little $800 items. We're gonna buy one of those to finish off the quest every week. You want to save as many guild coins as possible, so never buy anything really from this shop. You're going to want to skip over that. Eventually there's going to be what's called mythic gear, and there's going to be gear upgrades later on that you're going to buy from that shop. That is the primary source to get mythic gear, and you want to have as many guild coins saved up for when you unlock mythic gear to have that available. And then we're going to show you guild boss. So each guild boss, until you get good and you have a plethora of heroes built and stuff like that, you don't really need to worry about maxing out your score. There's a lot of guilds that take on new players and stuff like that, and they take you for however strong you are. We're just going to put our 5 best heroes, and we're going to go to challenge modes. And then all we're going to do is we're going to put, you cannot deploy the same hero twice. So that means you can't use 2 copies of the same hero. That's the only one that we can put on. That's going to increase our score by 50%. And so we're just going to run it through. It takes a minute and a half. The guild boss is going to completely wipe out your team. Don't worry about it. It does it to everybody until you get maxed out heroes and stuff like that. And you start unlocking elite boss. And then it gets more insane from there. But pretty much like whatever score you're able to put up, you know, it gives you free resources. So you want to make sure to do this every day that you can. It's going to give you stuff like diamonds, gear, battle points. We'll show you as soon as it's done. It's already starting to wipe out our team now. We did enough damage to where his damage is increased. So, and the guild boss changes every day. They have different abilities, but as you can see, we got, so you get little guild badges. That helps your guild unlock the golem, which is pretty useful for the sand table upgrades. You get some guild coins, some battle points, and then you get gear. Later on, you're going to get diamonds and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. So, but you can run this when you start off the game. You can run this twice a day. Later on, just by playing the game and progressing, eventually you're going to unlock a high enough VIP level to where you can challenge the boss 3 times a day. On top of being able to skip the boss battle and also sweep the score. So like if you end up putting up like a really good score and you know that you're not going to be able to beat it for a while, you can just sweep the guild boss for that week. And then you don't have to actually watch the fight. You can just, it gives you whatever score and whatever treasure you got the week before on it. All right, guys, so we're going to show you golem elimination. It's like guild boss, but it gives you sand table resources, which gives you a different type of currency for the guild and also allows you to buy gear. What's nice about the sand table is that you don't need to buy anything for it for any quest. So we're going to put our 5 best heroes, or 4 best heroes, I'm sorry, and then you get to borrow an assist hero. So we're going to go to ours real quick.
This one?
No, our heroes. And then we're going to go to, we're going to put in Odette and Angela. So take out Amaterasu. And then we're going to go to assist heroes. If you get lucky, you have like a really awesome guild, like with some strong people. We do. So we're going to end up using Lunox. So she's the girl with the blue.
This one?
Yep. Lunox is a support, but she's also run as a tank. And then we're going to put the Angela doll onto Lunox. And then you're going to hit start battle. And then it's going to show you the golems get progressively harder. You're going to start off with like these little starter golems that you kill off real easy. And then it gets progressively harder as you go. So as you can see, now we have all 5 of the golems unlocked. You know, and your team's going to start eliminating them one by one by one. The reason why we dolled up Lunox is because Lunox doesn't die early on in the game. If you have an ally that has Lunox, she constantly deals damage and doesn't ever leave the battlefield after she's been eliminated. She just resurrects herself and comes back. So early game, she's very useful. Later on, you're going to swap her for a Huang Jinny. But we don't have the heroes to keep Huang Jinny alive. But we'll show you what Huang Jinny does to the guild boss as well. So right there, we got a score of 332 to start with. That's pretty good. We're actually going to get some achievements, I think, for that. Hit challenge. And then Huang Jinny is the girl with that order hero right there. No, that's Akashic. Keep going right there. This is Huang Jinny. We're going to doll on her.
All right.
This is the best tank for Golem. That is her one use for being a hero in the game. She's decent in campaign. You end up getting her from the tavern shop later on, but she's a late game hero that you want to build. Usually when you have all the other main ones built. But she gets pretty gnarly though in Golem. She does AoE abilities to him. She constantly has these bubble balls bouncing everywhere. She's a really cool hero to use, but this is her primary goal. This is what she was built for, was to be good in Golem. But as you can see, though, we don't have the support necessary to keep her on the field long enough. So for now, every time this unlocks, we're going to use Lunox. But just to show you, though, like what she does. And then it unlocks the sand table. And so here you can spend resources to upgrade the sand table. And every day you also get, with once you have the finance hall unlocked, you get daily coins. And then with that, you can go to the alchemy shop. Now here though, I am going to show you what we want to do every day for progression purposes. So there's gold puzzle pieces. You want to buy those. The blue puzzle pieces, buy those. Early game, you want to buy both the hero experience and the battle points. Later on, you're going to swap off of battle points, or swap off of experience and just get battle points. Battle points are always necessary for late game. That's how you're going to upgrade your gear, do hero levels. It's way more important. The blue stuff, the hero XP, eventually you're going to have a surplus of. You're never going to run out after like chapter like 62. And then go to town hall. And then just donate, max it out. And so as you can see, once you donate, you get free resources. So every time we donated, we got 720 of those coins. You want to stack and save as many of those as possible. And then with that, you're going to be able to do crazy stuff. Like eventually there's mythic gear that's unlocked, and there's ancient lenses and all sorts of cool stuff that end game players are going to need.
Okay, so this is like Cypher, like editor Cypher. Um, so I just wanted to come in and say we didn't really record a ending for this week's video, so I thought I might as well come in and do that duty myself. So I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will hope to catch you guys next week when everything is all said and done. Y'all take it easy, and peace.